What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode, we are checking out episode 9, Band of Brothers. And those of you who've been watching these episodes back to back may have noticed that I said I was going to watch them back to back, but I was wearing different clothing. Still the same day. It's just much later in the afternoon because you know how it goes. The moment you take a break, 10 different things happen. In between, I've been, well, it's weekend, so I got to preparing my dough for our Weber pizza evening this evening. We like to do some homemade pizzas now and again, and I'm looking forward to that. So there was a lot of kneading going on. I'm sorry if I am butchering the technique. And I'm sure somewhere an Italian is watching now going, Mamma mia! Just kidding. I'm not an expert, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I had a workout. I did legs. So my drink for this watching is going to be this concoction, which basically consists of milk from a cow, like everybody used to drink until everyone became lactose intolerant. Banana, honey, not sugar, honey, and a scoop of protein powder. So that's what I've got, and I guess I'd better start talking about Band of Brothers because that's what you clicked on. So, okay, remember to check out the full-length reactions if you'd like on my Patreon, and remember this YouTube edition is going to be heavily edited for copyright reasons. And if you enjoy the content, please remember to like, subscribe, comment down below. And without any further ado, let's get into episode 9, Band of Brothers.
Everybody was happy to see the war coming to an end. Germans didn't really have that much of a heart for it, and they realized the end was there.
We used to say only good crowd is a dead one. Hey, that was a kid. Most of them were kids. We all were kids.
They had a job to do the same way as me.
I think we thought that the Germans were probably the evilest people in the world. As the war went along, we found out also that it wasn't the Germans per se.
Yes, very important.
That man and I might have been good friends. We might have had a lot in common. Of course, they were doing what they were supposed to do, and I was trying to do what I was supposed to do.
Wow, that's some great
Under different
perspectives.
circumstances, we might have been good friends.
And these are from the mouths of the soldiers. April 11th, 1945. Salem, Germany. Okay, so we're in Germany now. That looks like a violin. We're going to play a jig. Going to be a party song or a sad song? Sad song. Wow. How beautiful to hear such music in the midst of such devastation, eh? I get what they're doing and I approve. People rebuilding immediately. You know, that's the thing. It takes seconds to break things down. It takes so much more to build things up. But look at human beings. Look at them starting to rebuild from their ashes. The moment the explosions stop, people start rebuilding. This guy is curating bricks. See what can be reused. These chairs are still usable.
Tell you one thing about the Krauts. They sure clean up good.
Yes, they do.
He needs a little Mozart.
Beethoven. That's not Mozart. That's Beethoven.
Educated man. Interesting. There's a whole show. Germany has been the devil themselves, and now it seems like they're going to give us an episode where they're telling us, listen, it wasn't all of Germany. It's just the Nazis.
You grab the chicken and I'm gonna grab the eggs.
This thing bites me, Frank. I swear I'll shoot it.
Chicken can't bite you.
Fraulein?
Guten Tag.
Oh, George! Hold on a second. Hold on. I just want to talk to you. What? Huh? You like that?
Luz, why don't you leave her alone?
Frank, why don't you just leave me alone, okay?
Interesting.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Oh, Luz.
Why don't you go make your omelet? Jeez, Frank just keeps talking. Hey, why don't you come sit down? Want to sit down? Yeah? Come on. That's it.
Luz?
Hey, Frank. Hold on. What?
Did that scene imply what I think it implied?
So what happened? No dice with the Fraulein?
No dice. She smacked me in the mouth.
Oh.
Germany's looking like it's gonna be pretty good fraternizing territory, huh?
Yeah, you want your cigarette?
Okay. No one needed to see that. He's standing at attention twice. Who is this woman? Is she thanking him for his service, or what's going on? Whoa! Is that supposed to be real silver? Worth a pretty penny?
Stuff will fit into.
Same destination? Yes, sir. I'll make sure it goes out first thing in the morning. Boy, your folks are sure gonna have quite a collection by the time you get home, sir.
Finders keepers.
Interesting. Remember Spears used to say in the first, or the second episode, Spears said, or the third one, he said, you shouldn't think you're going home. You should accept that you're already dead. And now he's smiling at the other guy saying, when you get home. It's like maybe even Spears is starting to believe that he's going to get home.
In here. Making combat jumps with the 17th. I'm in supply briefings all morning. You're probably the only man in the 101st. 3 combat stars over his jump wings.
Not bad for someone who's never fired his weapon in combat.
Now that's kind of weird.
Really? You've never?
Nope.
That is weird.
Took a direct hit over the drop zone. I got out. 2 others got out.
Rest of the boys?
Well, they blew up over Germany somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
About what?
Oh, tough situation.
Oh, yeah, the boys. Oh, well, it wasn't me.
Nixon, having a bit of a moment, understandably.
I got a nightmare.
They always show Nixon drinking. I hope he didn't develop a bit of a problem after the war.
Got a visit from Colonel Sink this morning.
And how is the good colonel?
Concerned?
What, this? Is that what he said?
Oh,
Sink is transferring you back down to Battalion S3.
What do you think I should write to these parents, Dick?
Hear what I said, Nix? You've been demoted.
Yeah, demoted, gotcha.
okay.
Because I don't know how to tell them their kids never even made it out of the goddamn plane.
Our sons died as heroes.
You really still believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Nixon's getting a little bit disillusioned for the whole hoorah, every death has a purpose type of deal.
Assembling food packages stateside to assist those European families in dire need.
Literally no one's listening. Sturzelberg.
So when do you think we're gonna jump into Berlin, see some real action?
You in a rush?
No, just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, why don't you do us all a favor? Don't think.
Okay.
Damn replacements.
Yeah. Once again, that thing got guys coming in hungry for battle. You got other guys who just want to get the hell out of there. Well, they don't want to abandon their post, but just want this thing to get over.
Stuff lucky. Nixon was giving another current events lecture. Tell me nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, Rocco just finished it.
Oh, yeah? Any sex in it?
A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. Is that a famous book? I never heard of it.
Hey, O'Brien, I'm trying to read.
It's O'Keefe. Patrick O'Keefe. My friends call me Patty.
What's this guy's deal?
Hey, O'Brien, shut up.
Told you, it's O'Keefe.
You're all piss and vinegar. Where the crowd's at? When do I get to jump into Berlin? 2 days later, there they are, with their blood and guts hanging out, begging for their goddamn mother. Hey, do you understand that this is the best part of fucking war I've seen? I got hot chow, hot showers, warm bed. I even got to wipe my ass with real toilet paper today. So quit asking about when you're gonna see some action, will you?
Remember, you were him a few months ago.
When you ship out? A few weeks ago?
Yeah.
It's been 2 years since I seen home. It's fucking war.
Check out the embankment on the far side.
President's dead.
What? Did America's president die during the war? Was it Roosevelt? Let me see. Why did he say the presidents did? Oh, Roosevelt died in office April 12, 1945. I am afraid I forgot about that completely. Oh, Nixon, I'm worried about you. Unlocks the door to the shop. So Nixon got demoted. Was it because of drinking? Because of his attitude? He seems like a man in a downward spiral.
Captain Nixon, good to see you, sir. Yeah. Thanks.
Listen, I'm having some trouble finding some whiskey.
Whiskey?
Yeah.
That's 69. That ain't gonna be easy to find here in Germany. It ain't gonna be cheap.
Well, that won't be a problem. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't...
Tom Hardy.
300,000 krauts just surrendered.
Holy shit. He's a kid.
Yeah. We're moving out in an hour.
Just how many careers started with Band of Brothers, man. So many British actors as well. Tom Hardy. Wow.
Gotta move on. Let's go.
Was he the guy in bed with the girl? I didn't recognize him then. I was a bit shocked. I didn't want to look at him too closely.
He's taking everything. Taking the kid. He's taking the dog. It's my dog! He's taking my dog!
Oh. His wife's leaving him.
Hey, where we at?
Going to Alps. Let me see that lighter.
That's in Bavaria.
So that mean no drop into Berlin? Lured the Waffen SS to hole up in the mountains, repel all the invaders. He wants them to start a guerrilla war.
Sir,
Why?
lighter.
You don't take a man's lighter.
Thanks.
Looks like gonna get you wish anywhere, Flannery.
So Keith.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a far cry from Bastogne, and everybody's in much higher spirits. Wow, Germany is a ridiculously beautiful country, eh? Look at that. Is this in, yeah, this is in Germany, right? Hell of a way to die.
Yeah, fine.
Something bad's gonna happen, but let's enjoy the music while we can. There we go. Take your mind off it, Nixon. Are those the amphibious vehicles, the ones that can go through the water? Looks like it.
First thing I'm gonna do is get my job back at the cab company in Frisco.
Can you imagine, you go to war.
Then I'm gonna find me a nice Jewish girl. Great big soft titties. Marry her.
You just come back from war and then you have to go back to work immediately. It's like, that's it.
What's it about? It's about why we're fighting the war. Why are we fighting the war, Janovic? It seems that the Germans are bad. Very bad. You don't say.
You are now entering enemy territory. Keep on the alert. Oh well, thank you for the sign.
Bitte, was machen Sie denn hier?
She's got 5 minutes.
Was hast du gesagt?
Sir, I got nowhere to go.
Weil Ihr Wohnung ist doch größer.
Why is it in all of Germany I've never met one Nazi yet?
Only gonna be here one night. You've got 4 minutes.
Komm, will hin.
Wir sind keine Nazis. Come on.
Yep. You know, when people start espousing bullshit ideologies in your country, you better do something about it before you reach this point. Because you might say not all the Germans were Nazis, which is true, they weren't all Nazis. And as I said before, Hitler, look at that. Hitler had a lot of attempts on his life by other Germans. But you're still going to invariably become collateral damage in a war like this. Because the soldiers who's been fighting all the Nazis aren't going to be all too happy to see you, as you can see. And they will ask the question, well, if you're not Nazis, why didn't you stop the Nazis from coming to power? And it's not as simple as that, I understand. But you try to tell that to an emotionally triggered young man with a gun.
You stupid crowd bastards! That's right! What were you thinking?
That's enough, Webster. Give it a rest. Dragging our asses halfway around the world.
For what? What the fuck are we doing here? Huh?
I'd like to have one of those boat cars. Looks like fun. O'Keefe. Man seeing how it is for the first time. I have to say, Band of Brothers so far keeps it decent, and that movie with Brad Pitt, Fury, that movie really showed you the gruesome side of things in terms of the things that happened to the civilians. Randleman.
Okay,
Sarge.
can hear your heart pounding in Arkansas, boy.
Okay, if we just have random as loud conversations while we're on patrol, at Easy Company, and we regularly got ambushed as a result thereof. Now that's not gonna stop us.
And the trees aren't fucking exploding from crowd artillery, but yeah.
Okay, I guess it's a bit safer to talk now.
Hello?
Man, it just seems like the war is over now, eh? He's gonna look for whiskey. Oh, Nixon, I'm worried about you, mate. What are you gonna do? Something's going to happen. Beggars can't be choosers, mate. If there's no VAT 69, then take VAT 70 or VAT 71. Whatever there is. Wow. Imagine you've been fighting this enemy all along. From the shore in France to the Netherlands and Belgium. And now you're actually walking among their civilians. This is a real weird feeling that must be. Now everybody's quiet. Did you hear something? What are we coming up to here? Sounds like water. No, it's just the wind in the trees. A clearing and... something that prompted this dude to run as fast as he can.
Oh, Spears is searching them buildings right down the street.
Something got him spooked.
Do you see any of the officers?
Yeah, Major Winters is right in there.
We found something. Oh, we're on patrol.
What? Frank, what is it?
I don't know, sir.
No. Is it going to be one of the Jewish concentration camps? Hold it! Damn, I'm good. Shit. Holy shit. Of course, in the Anglo-Boer War, the British put our women and children in concentration camps just like this in 1901. It wasn't on a scale as large as this, but it was horrible. In the city where I live, there's a monument to all the 26,000 women and children who died in the concentration camps in our war. So I feel for these people.
Open it up.
Stand back. Back.
You know, when you see something like this, in your mind you had the plight of a soldier ducking bullets, and then you see a completely different way in which other people have suffered.
All right, boys. These people need care. Give them water and any spare rations you might have.
Look at that. Just dead people lying around. They literally look like The Walking Dead.
Люди, поможете. Молю вас, поможете. Йоши жив.
Sorry. Jesus, Webb, can you believe this place? You said the guards left this morning, sir.
Brannten Sie aber einige von diesen
Langsam bitte, langsam.
Zuvor verbrannten Sie noch einige der Baracken.
They burned some of the huts first. The prisoners still in them, sir. Alive. They didn't have enough ammo for all the prisoners, so they killed as many as they could before they left the camp.
Killed as many as they could. They want to bury the evidence, maybe. If they had more time, maybe they would have broken up these camps, gotten rid of the evidence first. You're gonna lose the war. You don't want the world to know maybe what you've been doing.
Why are they here?
Was ist das hier? He says it's a work camp for unwanted, disliked, maybe.
Criminals?
I don't think criminals, sir.
Juden. Jews.
Jews.
As far as I understand, they also didn't like people who were misformed, children who had any deformities. I think gay people, maybe, not sure. Speaking under correction.
Lieb Gott.
The women's camp is at the next railroad stop.
Imagine you were asking yourself why you were fighting this war all along, and then you see this. I don't know. For me, it would count a lot. It would count a lot for me to know that I stopped something like this.
Look at their arms. Like cattle.
Well, I didn't realize this episode is gonna take this turn. Oh shit. Okay, my friend. He's not gonna be singing love songs anytime soon.
Find Spears and figure out how the hell to get him some food. Let's go. Let's pick up the...
You think cannibalism, you know, when people there's like a plane crash in the snow, people eat each other. Do you think stuff like that went on in the concentration camps?
Was machen Sie da? Halt! Stehen bleiben!
I'm asking. I don't know.
Das ist ja nicht sauber!
Take a shot.
Das Blut soll das Brot augenblicken! Sie sollten halt das sofort... Das gehört uns hier!
Shut up, you Nazi fuck!
Ich bin kein Nazi. Ich bin kein Nazi.
Not a Nazi. My mistake, you fat fucking prick. Or are you gonna tell me that you never smelled the fucking stench?
Ich verstehe nicht, was Sie da sagen.
Webb. He says he doesn't know what the hell you're talking about.
You know, a lot of people, will say exactly that. But let me tell you, sometimes the state is busy with shit that you have no idea is going on. Believe it or don't believe it, it's fucking true. The state's been lying to its own citizens in many, many countries for many hundreds of years.
Hey, Joiners. Yes, sir? This Dr. Kent, the regimental surgeon.
We need to stop giving these men food right now. We give them too much to eat too quickly, they'll eat themselves to death.
Yes.
We need to keep them centralized so we can supervise their food intake and medical treatment. So,
I mean, put tents in there and, give them better accommodation and put down the guns and pick up the spades and help make this place better for now.
These prisoners have to be put back in the camp immediately. Let the men know.
Es ist nur für eine kurze Zeit, damit wir mit richtigem Essen und mit Medizin.
Shame. I mean, you can imagine they don't want to do that, eh?
Kommen die Herren und schicken uns wieder zurück.
Been finding camps like this all over the place. Seems the Russians liberated one a lot worse. 10 times as big. Execution chambers, ovens.
The locals claim that they never even knew the camp existed.
They're gonna have a hell of an education tomorrow. Ordered every able-bodied German in town aged 14 to 80 to start burying the bodies. That'll begin in the morning.
Although maybe seeing this and being in contact with this will help Nixon to, you know, sometimes you see things that are really bad. It gives you some gratitude for what you have. So now the villagers have to see for the first time what has been going on right outside their village. He doesn't. You see that? I mean, the guilt you have to feel. And not only do you feel guilty, but you know the rest of the world's gonna hate you for the next, I don't know, 80 years. There's the lady that was in the house. The one who had the SS husband picture. She gave him that defiant stare because she didn't know what was going on. Look at the shame on her face now. Now she realizes.
Hitler's dead.
Holy shit.
Shot himself.
Okay, yeah.
Is the war over, sir?
Just about.
No. We have orders to Berchtesgaden. We're gonna move out 1 hour.
Should have killed himself 3 years ago. Saved us a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he should have. But he didn't.
During the following months, Allied forces discovered numerous POW concentration and death camps. These camps were part of Nazi attempt to effect the final solution to the Jewish question. Yeah, initially Hitler wanted them to leave Germany. Between 1942 and 45, 5 million ethnic minorities and 6 million Jews were murdered, many of them in the camps. Yeah, wow, this one took a turn. Now I know why people were talking about episode 9. You thought it's just going to be a little filler episode, nothing's really happening. And the next moment they hit you with the concentration camps. Hey, I called it when I guessed correctly when I just saw the clearing, them looking shocked and running. I thought, what could it be? Could it be like a hidden German artillery, or could it be like, what could it be? And then it struck me. Wait a second. What is the one thing that this war is famous for that we haven't seen yet? And I guessed correctly. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of propaganda and counter-propaganda around the Holocaust. And till this day, there are people saying that it wasn't that bad, it was blown out of proportion. I tend to go with, what do you call it, Occam's razor on this one. I think, I hope I've got the right razor here. I think it says something like, whatever solution or theory or whatever seems to be true is usually the truth. And I've spoken to a German guy once, a guy who lives in Germany, who came to South Africa to visit his family, and he told me that his children that goes to school in Germany, they have to go to the concentration camps, I don't know, every year or something. Or they have like regular field trips, taking German children up until today. I mean, we're talking about, 80 years later. German children, every time they have to go on field trips to the concentration camps, and they keep pounding this lesson into them to try, and I think as maybe as a penance, but also to stamp out fascism. I'm going to say a few things that might sound a little bit weird. I don't mean anything nefarious by it. But the Germans are very industrious people. You look at the GDP of Germany, or as a proportion of the European Union, and they outproduce everybody around them. They're basically dumping their products into. They basically run the European Union, or they're a major player there. They have a very good work ethic, and it's hard to keep them down. Even if you consider how quickly they got back on their feet between World War I and World War II. They lost World War I. They were made to pay for the damages. The old Treaty of Versailles had limitations on what sort of military equipment and stuff they could have, blah, blah, blah. A lot of things. They lost. Portions of their country were taken away. And then in such a short span of time, they were challenging the world, and it literally took the whole world to beat them back. And I think which brings me to the second reason that they take the German school children to these camps, and that is to stamp out fascism amongst them, to make sure that they don't develop this entitled superiority complex ever again, to think that just because you are this or just because you are that, you are better than other people. I don't know, maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but I'm just rambling now. It's a very emotional episode, this. And when so many people died, I think it is incumbent upon any human being to look back at something like this and ponder, at least spend some time trying to reflect, trying to think, trying to make sense out of this, because something like this must be avoided at all costs if we ever can avoid it in future. Although, sadly, today's youth doesn't seem to give a shit about history, and everybody's got their own little weird ideas coming up again. Anyway, as I always say, or it's not my saying, it's a saying I believe in, the downfall of man is that he forgets. And we keep forgetting, and we have to keep relearning the same lessons over and over again. Anyway, that's it from you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like, subscribe, comment below. Until next time, keep well. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the final episode, episode 10. Bye-bye.